Hi, now we want to talk about the complex structures. So we already talked about the sets, we talked about dictionary, and now we're going to talk about complex structure. So these are getting really deep into the data structure, but it shows how easy are these things in Python. So we are talking about the containers. These are the containers, and we're talking about the uh, some of them might need more complex structure than what we have so far. So we can have dictionary of sets. So we can have so oh, let me see if I have this somewhere. So we can have a dictionary of sets. So that means every key is going to be pointing to a set. And that set can have multiple things in it. So the example that we had over here is we have a page number and we have some words in that page number. And some of them are repeated. So if we want to do a regular uh, dictionary, that would not work because we would have a multiple duplication in our values. Remember, we can only have a unique one. So if we want to reorganize this, we want to have it like at the end of the book. If you're looking for a word in the book, it's going to tell you the different page numbers. So now we're going to create a dictionary of a set. So every key value is going to be pointing to a set of values, not the unique values. So that's dictionary of set. So how do we do that? So we're going to create so they have to be unique. So we have the key that's unique, and that each key is going to be referring to a set. So we are going to extract our records that we have in here. We're going to add the word to our fields, and we're going to get the record going. So we're going to create a set for the page, and we're going to put those pages so we can get the pages on a list, and we can create a set for that page, and then we can add that set to our uh, dictionary. So we have our terms, which are the keyword. We build up a set of the pages, and then we add it to that. So I would have some word, like let's say I'm looking up for dictionary. So the term is going to be the word dictionary, and my page set is going to be pages, I don't know, 125, 300, 360, and those kind of things is going to be going there. So remember, if I want to make things shorter, we're going to take our set, we're going to change it to a list to be able to make it sorted. We can also have a dictionary of lists. So we would have a key value, and then on the other side, we can have a list. So why do we want to have a list? Because the list can have duplicate values for us. So we can have a key to list, but if we have a key to set, on the set, we don't have any duplication. So we may or may not have a duplication. That's fine. We are not worried about it. And so if we have multiple values and they may or may not be the same, we're going to be okay. So, and remember, we can do things like sorting with the list also. So a dictionary of lists, that's the way it's going to be. And your list can grow and shrink as needed, just like dictionary of sets. What else? So this section is talking about the modules, how we can take the uh, bigger task, break it down to modules, and then now we can uh, create our modules and put more things in it, and that way we can move it around. So if I have a certain module can do things, so I have a subtask, and inside of that subtask, I have multiple things that's related to that, then I can create a module for that. And just like you are importing the library, we can import our modules to different programs to get it working. So driver module is going to be a main one that may or may not be used because we can have potentially a main in there, but when we are using our module somewhere else, we're going to be using the other main, not this one. So we are going to be doing some practices over here. So in this case, we can have our functions for reading data, printing dictionary, and those kind of things in one module. And then we can have another module, which is our driver. That's what we can call it test one. That's going to be the main program. So we can have at least two over here. Some of you guys are already doing this, but so if we do it through the module, then we're going to be using something like this. Remember, just like we were doing with library, so we can go through that one and import a specific functions, or we can import everything, or we can just not do that and just go to that module and use the dot operator and use the function in. So that's for our complex modules. And I'm going to stop right here.